Hi everyone! Welcome back to Daily Duo English, the show where we practice the English you actually use in real life. I'm Emily.
And I'm Ben. Today we're focusing on something very practical, checking into a hotel in English.
You might know the words already, but after a long flight, with a receptionist speaking quickly and other travelers waiting behind you, your mind can suddenly go blank.
So today, we're going to make that situation feel much easier. You'll hear a realistic hotel check-in, learn what the receptionist may say, and practice the phrases you can actually use yourself.
We'll cover 3 common situations: a normal check-in, what to do when your room isn't ready, and how to make a polite request.
And near the end, you'll play the guest in a full check-in with us, so you can practice the whole conversation out loud.
Let's get started.
Let's begin with the easiest version, a normal, smooth check-in. Nothing goes wrong and nothing is confusing. It's just a simple conversation at the front desk.
I'll play the receptionist, and Ben will be the guest, checking in under the name Ben Carter. Listen first and notice how each answer connects naturally to the question before it. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Grand View Hotel. Do you have a reservation with us?
Yes, I do. It's under the name Ben Carter.
Let me check that for you. Yes, I found it. 1 king room for 3 nights. Is that correct?
That's right.
Could you spell your last name for me, just to confirm?
Sure. It's Carter.
Perfect. Could I see your ID and the card you used to make the booking?
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you. Breakfast is included with your room. It's served from 7 to 10 in the main restaurant. Wi-Fi is included as well, and the password is on your P-card sleeve. Would you like 1 key card or 2?
2, please.
Here you are. You're in room 412 on the 4th floor. The elevators are just around the corner. Checkout is at 11. Is there anything I can help you with before you head up?
Actually, do you know if there's parking nearby? We have a rental car.
There is. There's a small lot just behind the hotel, and it's free for guests. You're all set.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Let's slow that down a little. Notice the very first question. Do you have a reservation with us? That's a common opening line. At some hotels, you might hear a small variation, like, do you have a booking with us? Either way, you can answer simply, yes, I do. It's under the name, and then your name.
You may also be asked to spell your last name, especially if it's a little tricky to pronounce. There's no need to worry about this. Just say the letters slowly, one at a time, the way Ben did.
Now, here's something important. A few of those phrases are things you only need to understand, not repeat. For example, could I see your ID, breakfast is included, and you're all set. Those all come from the receptionist. Your job is simply to recognize them when you hear them.
Right. The phrases that are genuinely useful for you to say yourself are things like, I have a reservation under the name. And if you need 2 cards, you can say, could we have 2 key cards, please? Those are worth practicing until they feel automatic.
And if you want to ask about something extra, like parking, you don't need a special formula. Do you know if there is parking nearby? That's completely natural. You can reuse the same shape for other questions too. Do you know if the pool is open? Do you know if there's a gym?
One more thing. Don't worry if a hotel asks these questions in a different order or skips one entirely. Some places ask for your ID first, others ask for it later. The conversation usually follows a similar pattern, but the exact order can change from hotel to hotel.
And it's completely fine to ask about something the receptionist didn't mention. For example, if they don't say anything about Wi-Fi, you can simply ask, is Wi-Fi included?
Let's try that together. Imagine you've just walked up to the desk and the receptionist asks, do you have a reservation with us? Answer out loud in your own words.
A natural response is, yes, I do. It's under the name, and then say your own name clearly.
Now, imagine you want 2 key cards for your room. Start with, could we? Try to finish the sentence out loud.
You can say, could we have 2 key cards, please?
One more. The receptionist didn't mention Wi-Fi, and you want to check. Ask the whole question yourself.
You can simply ask, is Wi-Fi included? Short, simple, and completely enough.
That first check-in went smoothly, but travel doesn't always work out that way. Let's look at what happens when your room isn't ready yet. I'll still be the receptionist, and Ben is checking in again under the name Ben Carter.
Hi, I'm checking in. It's under the name Ben Carter. I know we're a bit early. Our flight got in a while ago.
Let me look that up. I'm sorry, but your room isn't quite ready yet. Our official check-in time is 3, and housekeeping is just finishing up.
Oh, okay. How long do you think it will be?
About 20 minutes. I do apologize for the inconvenience.
That's fine. Is there somewhere I can leave my bags in the meantime?
Of course. We can store them right here behind the desk. We'll let you know as soon as your room is ready. And don't hesitate to come back and ask if you need anything else while you wait.
Sounds good. Thank you.
This situation comes up fairly often, especially if you arrive before the official check-in time. Housekeeping just means the cleaning staff. Finishing up means they're almost done with the room. And inconvenience simply means a small problem or delay caused to you.
2 questions are especially useful here. First, how long do you think it will be? And second, is there somewhere I can leave my bags in the meantime? In the meantime means during that waiting period. You'll hear that phrase in other situations too, not only at hotels.
Another phrase worth recognizing is don't hesitate. When someone says don't hesitate to ask, they simply mean feel free to ask. Don't be shy about it. You may hear hotel staff use that expression quite often. Now, what happens if the receptionist speaks a little quickly or you simply don't catch a number or a detail? You don't need to panic. There are a few simple phrases that work very well.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. And if you understood most of the sentence but want to double-check one small detail, you can say, sorry, did you say 20 minutes?
Let's hear that last one in context.
Sorry, did you say 20 minutes?
Yes, that's right. About 20 minutes.
Great, thank you.
Notice how natural that feels. You're not asking the receptionist to explain everything again. You're just confirming one small piece of information, which is often all you need.
You can use the same trick for almost any detail. If the receptionist tells you the room number quickly, you might say, sorry, did you say room 412? They'll simply confirm it or repeat it more slowly.
That's a really practical habit to build. Checking one detail instead of asking for the whole sentence again keeps the conversation moving and usually feels more natural.
And don't worry about asking twice. If you still don't understand, it's completely fine to say, sorry, could you say that a little more slowly? Most people will happily slow down for you.
That's a useful one to remember. More slowly is such a small addition, but it can make a big difference.
Let's practice those recovery phrases. Imagine you're actually standing at the desk. Say each one out loud. Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Sorry, did you say 20 minutes?
Those 3 phrases can help you in many real conversations, especially when you're tired or someone is speaking quickly.
Quick moment before we continue. If this episode is useful to you, give it a like. It genuinely helps more learners discover the lesson. And if you're new here, subscribe. We publish a new real-life English conversation every week.
Let's move to our final situation, making a polite request. This time, Ben has just arrived after an early flight, and he wants to see if he can check in before the usual time.
Hi there. Our flight got in early this morning. Would it be possible to check in a little early?
Let me see what we can do. You're in luck. We had an early checkout, so your room is actually ready now.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Of course. We also offer a complimentary welcome drink at the bar if you'd like one. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, yes. Could we have a quiet room if possible? We'd like to rest for a bit before we head out.
Let me check. Yes, I can put you in room 508. It's away from the elevators, so it should be nice and quiet.
I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. And if you need a late checkout on your last day, just ask us the night before. It may be possible, depending on availability.
Good to know. Thank you.
Enjoy your stay.
The key phrase in that conversation is, would it be possible to check in a little early? That's polite and completely natural. Honestly, you don't need anything fancier than that. There's also a slightly more formal version, could I possibly check in early? But you don't need to use that every time. Simple, polite English is usually enough.
Also, a quick vocabulary note. Complimentary simply means free. It's something the hotel gives you at no extra cost. And you're in luck means that something good happened by chance. That's mainly a phrase for you to recognize when you hear it.
Another really useful phrase here is, could we have a quiet room if possible? You can change quiet to whatever you actually need. You might ask for a room with a view or a room on a lower floor, depending on your situation.
And that last line about late checkout is worth remembering, too. You can simply ask, is a late checkout possible? It isn't guaranteed, but some hotels may be able to give you a little extra time if you ask.
One quick note on I really appreciate it. It's a little warmer than just saying thank you. It's useful when someone has done something extra to help you. Thank you so much works perfectly well too, so you don't need to memorize a special phrase.
Let's try one more quick practice. Imagine you want a room away from noise. Start with, could we have a, and finish the request out loud.
Could we have a quiet room if possible? Now try it again with your own request. Maybe you want a room with a view or a room near the elevator.
Now let's put everything together in one full check-in. This time, you're the guest, and I'm the receptionist. Answer each question out loud before Ben gives you a possible response. Ready? Here we go. Good afternoon. Welcome to the hotel. Do you have a reservation?
A natural response is, yes, I do. It's under the name and then your own name.
Thank you, and could you spell your last name for me?
Spell your name slowly, letter by letter, the way we practiced earlier.
Great. One moment while I check. Is this your first time staying with us?
There's no single right answer here. You can say, yes, this is my first time, or no, I've stayed here before.
Perfect. I found it. Could I see your ID, please?
In real life, you'd simply hand it over. Here, you can say, of course, here you go.
Thank you. Would you like one key card or two?
Answer with 2, please. Or 1 is fine, depending on what you need.
Breakfast is from 7 to 10, and your room is on the 4th floor. Is there anything else I can help you with?
This is your chance to ask for something. Try making your own request before you hear a model answer. You could say, "Could we have a quiet room if possible?" Or, "Actually, could you tell me where the elevators are?"
Of course, they're just past the front desk on your left. Anything else at all?
If there's something you didn't catch earlier, this is a good moment to practice one of your recovery phrases. Try asking the receptionist to repeat the breakfast time.
No problem at all. Breakfast is from 7 to 10 in the restaurant just behind you. You're all set. Enjoy your stay.
And that's it. You just completed a full hotel check-in in English from start to finish.
Let's bring everything together with a quick practical recap. Think of this as your checklist for the actual trip, not a list to memorize word for word.
If the receptionist asks whether you have a reservation, you can say, "Yes, I do. It's under the name," and then your name.
If your room isn't ready yet, you can ask, "How long do you think it will be?" Or, "Is there somewhere I can leave my bags in the meantime?"
If you miss something or don't catch a detail, say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Or, "Sorry, I didn't quite catch that."
And if you want to make a polite request, you can start with, "Would it be possible to?" and then add what you need. You can use that pattern for an early check-in, a quiet room, or a late checkout.
It also helps to recognize a few receptionist phrases, like "You're all set," "Breakfast is included," and "Don't hesitate to ask." You probably won't need to say those yourself. You just need to understand them when you hear them.
And if a name or number goes by too fast, you now have a simple way to check it. Start with, "Sorry, did you say," and then add whatever detail you need to confirm.
None of this needs to be perfect. Receptionists talk to travelers all day long. A small accent or a slower sentence is completely normal. Your job is simply to get your message across, and now you have the phrases to do it.
That's our full hotel check-in episode. If it helped you feel more prepared for your next trip, give it a like and subscribe for more real conversations like this one.
Tell us in the comments, which phrase from today do you think you'll use first? We genuinely love to know.
Next time you're standing at a hotel desk, you'll have a much clearer idea of what to expect and what to say, even if something doesn't go perfectly to plan.
Thanks for practicing with us today. Safe travels whenever your next trip comes around.
See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.